the little one up and Grandma can take your picture with him. Yeah, he won't. Yeah, there. Oh, yeah.
If you're looking for a pet bird, especially for a child, there's no better bird than a pigeon. Pigeons were the first bird that was domesticated by mankind. They have become pets and a large hobby worldwide. There are many websites dedicated to different areas of the hobby.
There, see? He likes you, that one.
Pigeons are seed eaters. They can be fed a wild bird seed mix, which is quite inexpensive to feed to 1 or 2 birds as pets. Their beak is not dangerous to adults or children, as it isn't hooked or sharp like a bird of prey. They will poke at fingers, clothing, as a way to communicate or play. Be careful not to allow them close to your eyes, as there is always the chance of an accident. Pigeons should always have fresh water every day, plus a mix of grit. Grit is basically a small rock mixture the birds eat to help them digest their food. It can be purchased at most pet stores or agricultural food businesses like PV Marts, Co-ops, etc. Pigeons are very easy to tame, especially if you get them very young or from a breeder that does tame their birds, similar to cockatiels, budgies, or parrots. The reason I feel they make better pets, especially for children, are they don't stress as much as cockatiels, parrots, etc.
He's actually getting used to him.
If a pigeon gets stressed, its beak or claws can't do any physical damage to a child, except possibly a minor scratch. Whereas a cockatiel, parrot, or any bird with a hooked beak can actually tear skin, and usually the claws are sharper and stronger.
Tell Alex goes to him.
Pigeons are more adaptable to weather conditions and can be kept outside in almost any weather condition, provided they have an adequate cage or housing. It doesn't have to be heated or expensive. They can be kept indoors in a parrot or cockatiel type cage also. Pigeons' wings can be clipped. It doesn't look as nice as a full wing, but it will help control them and also to tame them. As long as they are cut approximately to half length, they will still be able to fly a bit, as seen earlier in this video. Don't cut them too short, as this will cause them to bleed. Every year, pigeons will molt out these feathers, so you don't have to worry about permanent damage to their feathers.
That looks so good.
Pigeons are as smart and maybe even smarter than cockatiels and parrots. They can't be taught to talk. If you do some research on the intelligence that has been studied on pigeon behavior, you will be very surprised at how intelligent they really are.
Yeah, you're just like your grandma. You love the birdies, eh? Did he poop on you? Huh?
Pigeons are generally very healthy and easy birds to look after. A very inexpensive pet bird if you plan on only having 1 or 2 birds. Like any bird, if you really want them to tame and imprinted on you, it is best to only have 1 bird. You cannot catch a disease from a pigeon any more likely than you would from any other pet bird, dog, or cat. Provided you keep your pet clean, its cage clean, and clean food and water, pigeons love to stay clean. They will bath on a very regular basis if given a proper bathing setup.
What's he doing?
I don't want this guy to poop on this guy.
No. I want him to poop on anyway. Yeah, those birds sure like you.
Come up. He's like, I'm coming up his too.
We'll have lots of videos to show you when you get older.
can just take a picture.
Yeah, that's pretty good, eh? I'll send one of these to your mom.
My mom already seen these baby birds.
Did
Not
she?
these two.
No, she hasn't seen those guys yet.
She's seen these. This one.
Yeah.
She has a little bit black and one side white.
Look at that.
That's okay. Hi, baby. Oh, it's a good baby. You can stay right there. Oh, yeah. Right.
He got you good, did he?
Yeah. Shit on yours, I think. He's doing good. He's just sitting there. Look at this baby. Did you get a good one of that? I think so. Okay.
He's sitting there pretty good.
Oh, you're a baby.
I just,
Name.
I like to keep raw Spanish peanuts as a special treat for my birds. I use human grade peanuts, which can be expensive if you have a large flock. It takes a few attempts for them to figure out how to eat this large nut. Once they do, they will be very tame just to get peanuts. I use this to call my birds in from a fly. I never put peanuts in their regular feed mix. Keep it strictly as a treat or reward for coming to you. My favorite breed is the Oriental Roller, which is the birds you're watching fly in this video. I prefer them in a group or kit of 6 to 12 birds. These little pigeons have been bred for hundreds of years. They are a pedigreed breed. They have great personalities, come in a wide variety of colors, and are quite easy to tame. They can be trained to fly around the cage or loft. These birds were specially bred to do somersaults or backflips, which are quite often called rolls, hence the name Oriental Rollers. They also like to what I call tail glide or hang, twists and turns in the sky. Generally a very active flyer and performance type pigeon. I like to call them the clowns of the skies. My birds generally fly between 30 minutes to 60 minutes every second day, weather permitting. In this short video, I can't explain a lot about the hobby. If you are interested in learning more about the hobby, I have many other videos to help understand it. I would like to recommend my pigeon videos that are on YouTube now, and many more will be coming. I feel my best videos so far are called Pigeons in Canada, Part 1, 2, and 3. I'm always available via email to help hobbyists if I can. I enjoy feedback about the videos and anything else to do with this great hobby.